my people, this one surprised me. Regarding this sudden disappearance of this ancestral record book in the palace of Ooni of Ife. So, as a result of this palace book that is missing right now, this ancestral book that is missing, we know that the search is ongoing. They are trying to investigate, trying to see how they can, see what happened and what causes the disappearance. So, because of that, now they said two palace guards, so these palace guards that will not, I don't know. So according to what we heard, they said two palace guards now came, because when I get this gist, I try to investigate, follow up step by step, and as I'm getting the gist, that is how I try to compile all and bring them, bit by bit, the way I got the information. Okay, so that is why I was unable to bring everything together in one place. If not, I would have just summed everything up. But I got this information differently, okay, from different quarters. So I just have to bring it the way the way I got it. So now they said that this palace chief, this palace guards, this particular two palace guards, if you could remember, if you have been following me on this my channel, there is a story I brought you, I think about a week ago or so, where I said that some things happened in the palace, and Miriam was planning on how he will implicate some of the palace guards who have been kind of prognosing to their affairs, who are trying to just who always stand on her way, and they are planning on how they will get back to them, like trying to implicate them also. So, and that didn't work, and how everything failed. So they say it's like these same guys now, because they have heard from one of the maidens who told them what they were actually planning, and at the end of the day they didn't succeed. So they say it is these same two guys, who came up and came and report to Ooni of Ife that they saw Miriam, Olori Mariam and Olori Ashley, actually coming out from that chamber. In fact, they said when Ooni heard this one, like, you said they were coming out of the chamber, but the place was still very locked, was still the way it was. He said that was when they said they started saying that they didn't see them actually coming out from the inside the chamber, but they saw them coming from the direction of that chamber, and that they saw them carrying something. My people, hey, this one is not small implication. I say, in fact, this implication is too much. What kind of implication is this? You did not see people entering inside that place. You just came up and said you saw them carrying something. So they now said that they saw them carrying something. The question, because that was the first thing they said, Ooni of Ife asked them, did you see them coming out of inside the chamber, or maybe coming out locking and all these things? That was when they now said no, that they only saw them walking from that direction and carrying something, and they were like, what is this now? This is not what we want to hear. Give us the right information. This is not the right information we want to hear at this time. Okay, we're actually looking for something that is missing, and you guys just came out and start telling us that you saw people coming out, thinking that they were actually coming out from the the main chamber where this thing is being kept. What kind of thing is this? This is, in fact, they said so they said, they were like, what kind of thing is this? Why will you people be behaving like this? What is going on here in the palace? We are here in a serious, having a serious matter at hand, trying to see how we can recover what it is that is missing. People are here coming to tell us, giving us, you are giving us information that is not reliable. You are giving us information that is not, that one cannot lay hands on. And they said, some of the elders started saying that no, we cannot just ignore this kind of information, that for them to have the mind to come up to tell us, we have to actually really investigate this matter. Like, they have to dig deep, like digging deep in this matter, because of course, despite the fact that they didn't see them coming out like locking the place, but of course they saw them walking, from that direction and holding something. So they will have to start the investigation from there. You're all welcome back again to my channel. Nice meeting you here once again. It is my pleasure to have you here. Now, if you are here and you are yet to subscribe to my channel, kindly help me hit the subscribe button and also turn on your notification bell. Give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much. So my correct legit people, this is the rumor that is making round on social media, and I said no, I will come here and also relate it with us, because it is not good for me to hear such an information without letting it out here. Okay, so they said this is what the elders have said, that Ooni should not just ignore what these guards have said, though, that they have to take their words serious. They have to try as much as they can to investigate start their investigation from there, because since they have not been able to know how they will come up on where to start their findings from, or what to do, how to ask questions, who to ask questions and everything. And they said they will have to start it from there. They said they have to come together on how to plan on how they will start the investigation, because this is not matter that they will just come up and just jump out and start start accusing people or start pointing fingers. That they have to really sit down and find a way to investigate this matter. So that is what they said. But meanwhile, when they asked those guards further, like if they were able to see what they were carrying, because what they were carrying, they said the guards said actually they couldn't really see what they were carrying, but they saw them holding something in a kind of a polythene bag. So they don't know what was inside what they were carrying. And they asked if the things were very heavy. In fact, this kind of small questions, and they said the guards were like, it's not kind of a heavy thing, but they were just holding it, so they cannot really ascertain what it was that it was in the bag, because they did not actually see them coming out from inside the room, but they just saw them walking from the direction of the record chamber. And now some elders were saying that, okay, if maybe that was where, of course they saw them walking from there, they didn't see them coming out, does not mean that they will say that they did not do anything. They cannot just conclude yet that they have to really find out, because they know that by the time they call these women and ask them, see, they will definitely deny it. That's just the fact. It is a normal thing that they would deny, but they would not ask them now, but rather they will go and do their findings. They will go and try to investigate on their own to see what actually happened. No, the thing is that why some persons in the palace were like, they said they were, some persons were saying there's no need to investigate, they should just call them, that is what they can do, especially Miriam, that they know what she can do, that she has mind, she's a strong person, she can do anything, like with all this talk up and down and everything. They said the elders were like, no, even at that they will not just conclude, they will not just come and just call them out outrightly like that. That they still have to carry out some investigation, that kind of a thing, that they still have to carry out some investigation on their own. That is not how things is being run. This is palace. There is rules, there are rules, there are regulations, there are ways they do their things, that they don't just do things because they just want to jump into things. No, they have a way of doing things, that they have to follow the procedure, and that procedure is what they will follow. And they were like, okay, if they say so, they say yes, because things have been happening that by the time they just jump into conclusion like that, and they reach out to them, what if at the end of the day they are not the one? That they have a way of investigating things. Have they forgotten that they are traditionalists? They know all these things, they know exactly what to do, and the truth will come out. So they now said, okay, if that should be the case, no problem, that they will do their own secret investigation. So my people, how do you people see this kind of issue? Because when I heard this one, when this rumor got to my table, I say, what? What is this again? Could it be possible that these women actually took that thing? Because first thing that came to mind is, what will they do with it? How is it their business? Where will they take it to? Because anybody that sets eyes on that thing will know what that thing is. Everybody, especially the Ile-Ife Idiji, know what it is, and it's not what anybody can use out there. Yes, it will not make sense to anybody out there that what would they do with it. Okay, yes, you just use it as history and whatever. You understand? It is now that people are trying to, rectify all their artifacts that have been stolen, that the white people stole many many decades ago. They are trying to recover all. Is it now that they will now go and say they want to go and sell it? Who will buy? Because they know that the search is ongoing out there, so they cannot even export it. They can't, because nobody can, they can't sell it, obviously, because even them over there, they know that their people here are trying to, Africans are trying to retrieve all their artifacts that these people took from them. So they will not, nobody is even will even be ready to collect such, because it is a global world. So right now everybody, knows how these things work. So my people, this is the rumor that is making the round right now on social media, and I said I will come here and let you people know. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for standing by. I love you all. I appreciate you. God bless you till I come your way again. Bye for now.